totally baseless.
Hey, it's Totally Baseless. My name's John, and with me is a guy who still wants to use Starbucks as his porn name. Dan, welcome to the podcast.
You mean it's not relevant?
And the guy who's hit me up for birthday gifts 3 times already this year. Dave, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Good,
Where's my
good.
gift?
Yeah. All right. This week's trivia. And is this relevant to our first story? In what year did Cheetos come out? Not come out of the closet, but what year was
I was
it
going to say.
commercially released?
Oh, man. Is this one of those urban legends now?
No, this is straight from an authoritative Wikipedia page.
Oh, why's it got to be straight?
Oh, man. Directly from.
Oh,
What year did Cheetos?
1969.
Oh, you had to go there, huh?
Keeping it highbrow.
Yeah. Dave, what do you say?
I'm going to say 1957.
Oh, okay. 1948. It's 74th anniversary of Cheetos. But once again, you have the closer guess.
Win the Showcase Showdown.
That's right. It is. You're both over, but I think it would be the other way. Yeah. And now there's things like strawberry Cheetos in Japan and savory American cream, which does sound like another kind of porn name, doesn't it? In China.
Oh, man.
The jokes write themselves.
The jokes write themselves. We don't do anything. All right. Well, our first story is about flaming hot Cheetos. These are being sealed in a 10,000-pound sarcophagus in a sealed bag, suspended to keep it protected from seismic activity for not 1, not 2, but 3, for the next 10,000 years into the future.
I want to know.
Baseless.
I want to know what this guy does for a living, that he has so much time on his hands to do this elaborate setup for flaming hot Cheetos.
Yeah, I don't know. The video is pretty interesting, where he has all kinds of like the printing on the cement showing the ingredients.
He's like some
crazy.
sort of engineer, right? He's some sort of engineer. But for Cheetos? For flaming hot Cheetos? I'm like, these things preserve themselves. They're so full of
yeah. And the funny thing is, they still won't expire by 10,000 years from
exactly. Now. If you look closely at the bag, it'll probably say
Best Buy.
Yeah, exactly.
Purchased before the year 28,000. It's like
this guy did all that.
Right?
Yeah, he did all that work for nothing.
This is the Han Solo of cheesy snacks.
I'm pretty sure he could put all that energy into something else, solving other problems besides will Cheetos make it 10,000 years into the future?
Well, he's sending a message into the future. Who knows what kind of importance this might take?
Yeah, at first I thought a couple things. At first I thought, Gene Simmons at it again. He's with his high-priced coffins, because, this is your source for coffin news now. And then I thought, does this guy work for the government? Because this kind of redundancy and overkill could only come from some government official.
It cost him $3 billion to do it. That's right.
Yeah. I like how
he paid $500 for the Cheetos.
Hey, the way he seismic proofed it. I mean, he dipped it in lucite, and then he tied it to each corner of the sarcophagus, so it's basically floating. So if any seismic activity happens, nothing happens to the Cheetos.
They won't be broken or cracked up or anything. Yeah.
Is this what we want future civilizations to think of us? That we had some guy that was so bored that he found a way to protect a snack.
Well, we're going to find out in the year 12,022.
All that work, and we couldn't save civilization, but we did save flaming hot Cheetos.
We have the formula. This is going to rebuild civilization.
It's going to be like that scene from 2001 where the apes are like learning about I don't know how to use tools or make fire, and the dun 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 Someone's gonna open up
Just
the
raise a
sarcophagus.
Cheeto to the heavens.
Yeah. And it's going to set them off on a totally different path.
They're gonna be
But the
worshiping the
plaque-
Cheeto.
Yes, we'll know what a religion, the basis of a religion in 10,000 years.
It's gonna be the ambrosia of the future.
How did they make it? It's a mystery.
This is what will teach us greatness, the Cheeto.
Yeah, it's funny. The plaque on the outside where he buried it just says historical artifacts buried below. So this is going to be the future world's biggest letdown.
I can see a future Geraldo Rivera opening up the vault.
Yeah.
He's trying to top Al Capone's vault. I'll show you.
Exactly.
Once
Wait a
again,
minute.
how bored was this guy? He's like, my life's purpose is to out prank Geraldo Rivera's Al Capone's vault.
Basically, is the world's biggest joke, right? Or longest lasting joke, longest lasting prank.
I've disappointed so many people in the present. I want to do push some of that forward into the future.
It's gonna have a little sticky note that says "ha ha" after they open the sarcophagus.
My question is, why not Doritos? Why not Pringles? These are, worthy snacks as well.
Because the flaming hot Cheetos are like super addictive. I mean, you can't just eat one, right?
So he's trying to destroy future races. Ah, well played, sir.
Yeah.
Well played.
Mess
It
up
was
their
that-
intestinal tract.
It was that or McDonald's French fries.
Oh, no, the McDonald's cheeseburger, those will last forever.
Yeah. No, you wouldn't have had to seal it.
Just leave it out there.
You just leave it in the bag, in the original bag. That's right. Don't worry, these won't go bad on you. All right, let's go on to some serious news. The serious news of UFOs. A former manager of the Departments of Defense Aerospace Division has said that UFOs are in fact real and that discoveries are within our reach that will revolutionize human experience. We've seen a couple of announcements in the past few years about research into UFOs, but here's an actual former defense official saying that there is sufficient credible evidence of UAPs, which is what they call them now, unidentified aerial phenomenon, that proves exotic technologies exist that would change human life.
What gives it a little bit less credibility is that
Yes.
is that Tom DeLonge is involved in this? Because I'm sorry, when you think of serious scientific research, you don't think of the guitarist from Blink-182.
Not just the guitarist from Blink-182.
Oh,
the guitarist
okay.
from Blink-182, famous for making dick jokes nonstop.
Yeah. What's my age again?
Yeah.
Ah. Reference alerts.
Yeah, it was funny because I was reading that, and then when it said Tom DeLonge, I was like, okay, yeah, it makes sense. He's completely into UFOs. I think that's one of the reasons he quit Blink-182 the first time, was because he wanted to devote more time to finding life out in space.
And look where we are.
Exactly. Now he's important. Right now he's got some guy from the, I guess, ex-Department of Defense guy, I guess, backing him up.
Yeah, Tom DeLonge is the CEO and president of To the Stars Academy of Arts and Sciences, which says they have a 25-year veteran of the CIA's Directorate of Operations on the team, as well as some people have previously worked on unidentified aerial threats.
Do they have the director for the Alien Life Form Research Project? I think his name is Mr. Alf.
Yeah, they could.
Everything is no problem.
They love
Possibly they
cats.
have like the bass player from some like 2000s emo band as well.
Yeah, they're gonna put an alien supergroup.
Yeah.
Best in the galaxy.
We've got this time travel machine, and we also have a killer keyboard.
And it's the same machine, and it's the same equipment, right?
All analog, dude. All analog. Aliens love vinyl. It's what I
Yeah,
think is.
it sounds crisper.
The Martians dig it. They're really into old Velvet Underground vinyl.
Yeah, they're a bunch of vinyl heads.
Well, his TTS Academy says the fact is we might not necessarily be alone, but when you hear them talk, maybe you wish you were alone.
Now, this is one of those things where, like, I'd like to believe that aliens are real and there's other things in the galaxy, and then you've got like
It's a big universe.
all these government word soup guys, and it's possible, and there's stuff that's unexplained. But then you also got Tom DeLonge heading it up again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. This guy, a little bit of drugs involved, I guess, in his belief of these UFOs and stuff, right?
Well,
Turns out I was just at the laserium the whole time.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, there might be an explanation just right here on Earth. Licking toads, as you may have heard from urban legend, might be giving you hallucinations where you might see UFOs. And the National Park Service has just sent out a warning humans to actually stop licking the specific toad that has a toxin on it that is also a powerful hallucinogenic. And people have been going out to New Mexico more and more to lick this toad. And maybe, yeah, I'm sure some of these people have seen UFOs.
Well, you lick enough toads, right? You're going to see pretty much anything.
Yeah.
You know, that's the last sentence I thought I would hear today.
I'm not licking toads.
If
There's a
someone
lot.
offers you to that you can lick their 7-inch
Toad.
Colorado River toad, then you'll get a nice hallucinogenic effect that will be very pleasing, then please beware.
Fool me once, shame on you.
Sorry to hear that, Dan.
I've got a 7-inch toad that'll that'll make you see stars.
Oh,
What could
man.
possibly go wrong?
Listen, if it's good enough for Mike Tyson and Hunter Biden, I'm all in.
Oh,
Yep. Mike Tyson has spoken about this toxin, and as well as Hunter Biden, as a form of addiction treatment in his case.
Or as a
But
form of
wait, to get you more addicted?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, it gets you off of the other stuff and onto this. But this is natural, right? So it's got to be good for you.
Well, you know, you gotta kiss a lot of frogs or lick one toad.
You think the state of New Mexico's getting a bit fed up? First, there's like Breaking Bad, and so everybody wants to go there to make meth. Now it's like now the
Blue
toads.
meth. Yeah.
You think there'd be like their like Chamber of Commerce, more than meth and toads, Albuquerque.
Oh man. Well, be careful. The DEA, you could get in trouble. It's considered a Schedule 1 drug, which means it's very serious criminal offense from the DEA. So it's not accepted for medical use, and does have a high potential for abuse,
Sir,
toad abuse.
Sir, is that a toad in your pocket?
It's just some meth, man. It's just some meth. I'm okay.
Just some meth. Yeah.
I'm just happy to see you.
Is that a 3-inch toad in your pocket? How dare you, sir? How dare you?
7.
That's how you measure 7, huh?
Lick it. See what happens.
Oh man. All right. Well, just like the National Park Service says, please refrain from licking. Well, on to our last story about an ongoing mystery, the mystery of Bigfoot. Apparently, there's new footage showing this mysterious creature out in the woods of not Alaska,
Florida?
not somewhere out in the hidden jungles of Brazil, but right here in Tennessee.
Oh, I was going to say Tennessee,
Yeah, yes.
where they burn books.
He was attending a book burning in Tennessee. No,
I can
actually,
see
he
him
was
by the light of the
grabbing.
fire.
Yeah, he was grabbing after I licked the toad. He was grabbing a tree and then stretches his arm to grab another tree with really, really long arms in this very hazy. There's never, there's with 500 million 4K phones, but somehow this is another blurry video about Bigfoot. the same quality that we had in the 1960s videos of Bigfoot, actually.
He's got like his Super 8 out with her.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny because I was watching the video, and everything he's describing, I'm like, where? I can't. I'm like,
Oh, there he is, scratching his forehead.
yeah, I'm like, what is this guy looking at? I can see a far off shadow, and that's about it. I'm like, I don't.
There
think
he is,
that's-
getting on his scooter,
Yeah.
his electric scooter.
He's waving to us, honey. I guess he was with the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
girl. Look. Yeah, that's what happens when you go out into the woods and smoke weed, lick toads, drink beer. You see all sorts of great things.
Aliens.
Yeah, and you're the only one that saw it. No one else was around. And of course, when you take that video, you got to get the worst shot possible.
Yeah, yeah.
I hate to say file it under drunken hippies, or hillbillies, as the case may be.
Maybe it was Mike Tyson and Hunter Biden after licking some toads wandering in the woods.
That's
They were on
probably
a
more
spiritual
likely.
retreat.
Yeah.
All the cool celebrities are doing it.
Yep, this is on top of another video just last month. Some guy in Mississippi also had a video that these are on YouTube, so you can check it out for yourselves. But surprisingly, the guy Josh Highcliffe said, "I did not even think of shooting. Then I know no one will believe me."
So take my word for it. Right?
Yeah, I saw that video too, and to me, that's all it looked like is him shooting from the widest angle possible. A guy that could possibly be wearing a brown hoodie, walking through a stream. That's it. That's at the most. I mean, there's like 1,000 other things it can be, right? Or you can say that it is, but no, it's Bigfoot.
You know who never sees Bigfoot?
Scientist.
A UC San Diego zoologist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? How
Yeah,
come that guy
satellites?
never sees?
Anyone with any
Sober
credibility,
people?
anyone with any credibility never sees a Bigfoot.
Kanye is reporting now that he saw 2 Bigfoots
Exactly.
that
He
came
saw
to
2
praise
Bigfoots
him
with the Yeti at his Sunday service.
to praise him for his musical genius.
Yeah. Yeah, they told him specifically, you're a genius, man.
Yeah, then they went back into the woods.
And how come like no one can actually catch them? Because they don't appear to move very fast. Even that like old school one from In Search of with Leonard Nimoy. It's just like casually jogging.
Yeah, they're just cruising, walking on by, waving, taking their stroll through the woods, and everybody's just like,
Right.
whoa, Bigfoot. And everybody panics, right? And so everything has to be all fuzzy.
But Bigfoot's just like chilling. Bigfoot's not in a hurry. Bigfoot's just like casually looking back.
Exactly. He's like, you got a good picture? Can I go?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm stopping right here in the clearing.
He's like the Keanu Reeves of the woods, right? He's all happy, waving, walking slow, chilling, signing autographs, but no one ever gets a good shot.
Well, the problem isn't the cameras. I think maybe in real life, he just looks pixelated and blurry.
That's the way he looks.
That's how he looks.
They're known for their undistinguishable faces.
They look very blurry.
They're hard to describe. They're hazy.
All right. Well, if
What if we
anybody
got
else...
Tom DeLonge to hunt Bigfoot?
Or maybe this was Tom DeLonge.
Well, all right. Well, if any other musicians dress up as the Loch Ness Monster or the Yeti, we'll let you know next week. Thanks for listening. Please hit subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Thanks.
See you next time.
Bye.
In search of.
This sucks.